Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome from me, Trish and Mandy, joining us from Normandy Computer Services. Thank you for joining us today and allowing us to share our success story with each of you. Sharing this journey, we could never have foreseen how successful this could become. Over to Mandy to go through today's agenda. So just an introduction as to who we are. Moto-Quip was established in 1982 already, which grew into a success story in its own right. We are a household name in the industry. I don't think there's anybody living in South Africa that hasn't seen our products on shelf. Supplying our product selection to most big retailers, including the Pick n Pay chain, the Massmart Group. For those who don't know, the Massmart Group would include Builders Warehouse, Game and Macro stores. The Spar Group and most known retailers based in South Africa, online businesses and cross-border companies. We are a Bidvest-owned company, which comes with its own challenges within the corporate environment, as you can imagine. The first ERP system was only implemented in 2007, supported by Normandy Services. Syspro 6 was invited onto our digital platform and the task ahead was enormous. Having only 2 staff members responsible for processing, the only solution at the time had to be automation at some level. Our journey of customization started back then already, and processes became easier, and a capacity of processing around 50 orders in a 20-minute time frame was doable. I'm laughing, but you'll see in a minute why. Our biggest obstacle here, however, was the development was written and implemented around the Syspro 6 functionality, and that newer versions of Syspro and or any other operating system would not prove to show compatibility. We are a total of only 25 staff members, having a 10-user site license for Syspro, handling a substantial turnover on an annual basis, and subcontracting out around 90 to 95% of services and workloads, which includes warehousing, distribution, and merchandising. Our system challenges therefore are great since we have third parties responsible for these key functions. We needed a means to monitor what was happening outside of Moto-Quip. As you can imagine, everything from our stock holding, the picking, the packing, the distribution, getting it onto shelf is out of our control. So the only means to control that would be some sort of system. 13 years later, we had bigger challenges. Everything became outdated and unsupported. Having a gun against my head, not really, Mandy, Normandy Computer Services, our long-time partner, gave me no choice but to take on the impossible task of change. Being faced with COVID-19 lockdown regulations, a system that is failing due to age, and staff members intimidated by the unknown and trying to avoid change, we had to create miracles in no time. So let's have a look at one of the key changes that was developed for us in only 4 weeks. Order import process in an overview. So I call this the 5-step program. For my operators, I call this the save, the click, print system. But for the end user, that is exactly what it comes down to. But let's have a look in more depth what this means. So we receive the import file. I'll elaborate about that a little bit later in step number 1. In step number 2, the import data is validated by Syspro. Sales orders created from the imported data in step number 3. In step number 4, we create and link sales orders to a batch. The distributor then receives the batch of invoices. Stock is then picked and packed and delivered to the client, and a document is uploaded to the FTP server 1. I'm going to refer to FTP server 1 and 2 as it is their FTP server and our FTP server. It's only for security measurements. In step number 5, we upload the POD from the FTP server onto Syspro. So if we move over into a little bit more detail, in step number 1, the operator receives the file from a service provider. So in Q&A right at the end, you can ask me about the service provider if you're ever interested in doing any automation. So we receive it from a service provider or a customer in a CSV format. either by email or download. So you can actually have a look at the bottom there. It shows you what the file looks like that we received. Based on the client, the file is placed in a specific folder for import. So in step number 2, let me explain why that is important. The user will select which customer the import is intended for. We had to find a means to differentiate the two, seeing that some of our customers send us order inclusive of VAT and some of them send us orders exclusive of VAT. So we had to differentiate between the two and then merge them back together into Syspro afterwards. So errors based on a customer or stock code which are not mapped are displayed to the operator in step number 3. This is quite important to manage and see if all your orders are pulled in correctly. Errors based on a customer or stock code which are not mapped and non-processing complications are displayed. So a non-processing complication could be anything from insufficient stock availability, a customer that is not yet set up on Syspro, any lost sales are reported there. And lost sales are very important to see why we've lost sales and if there's anything we can save at the end of the day. So if you look at the right-hand side on the left, it shows you insufficient stock errors. So to the operator, they can immediately see what was not supplied to the customer. There's also an external report that gets generated in this process to work on in Excel should you need to use that information. On the right-hand side, it actually gives you the purchase order number and the sales order that was created for you. In step number 4, the batch number is used to generate a CSV file that is sent to the distributor. So this is very important. So we only do batch printing, seeing that all our stuff is subcontracted out in some way. So the warehousing staff would then receive an automated sheet that was generated from the system, and they would import it into their system and start the picking and packing process. The distributor then delivers the stock to the client, and the distributor uploads the proof of delivery files to an FTP server in step number 5. This is very exciting as it is our newest part of our development. So the FTP file is then uploaded from the FTP server into Syspro file management system. You can have a look at it on your right-hand side. The proof of delivery uploaded document can be viewed against the invoice in Syspro. We have set this to be viewed in the sales invoice query screen. So it can be viewed in any part of Syspro, but we've done it this way for the operator just to make it easy. So if a customer will phone in and ask the order has been received or delivered to their store, they can just go into the customer and have a look. So you can actually add as many documents or information as you need to and to work with. So I'm going to hand over to Manny just to go through the then and now and show us where we came from and where we are right now.
Oh, thank you so much, Trish. So just before I go through the comparison, I just want to mention a few things. When designing the customization, we had to be mindful that Moto-Quip went through many years of being reluctant to upgrading to newer versions of Syspro. And this was purely because of the fear of having to have customization redone at huge costs. Our focus was firstly to replace customization with standard Syspro 8 functionality wherever possible, and where we needed to do development, we made sure that we used applications that future-proofed this so that Moto-Quip could upgrade to a new version of Syspro without being concerned with development costs on existing customization. Just to give you a comparison, if we look at the then and now, just bearing in mind that Moto-Quip came directly from Syspro 6, which they'd been running, as Trish mentioned, for 13 years, straight onto Syspro 8. Purely, we didn't go to Syspro 7 because, as I mentioned, there was this reluctancy because of the cost. However, there came a time where Trish had to make the decision that we had to move on, and thankfully we are there today. So just to do a comparison, in Syspro 6, all the development then was as done externally. Syspro 8, we used the Syspro application builder and its internal business objects. In Syspro 6, development was done, and any updates to the table was done directly, which in itself, as you're aware, is a problem, because if anything changes within Syspro, as far as the layout of files are, it does mean that you have to relook at your development. The way we did it in Syspro is that all tables are updated using the Syspro business objects. And then, as Trish mentioned, the one issue that they did have is that they had no visibility of the proof of delivery until it was received back from the distributor. In what we've done now to close this whole circle of keeping control of where the stock is and whether it's been delivered, we've ensured that we take the POD as it is uploaded onto the distributor's FTP server. We pull it through and we link it into the Syspro file management system, and which means it gives them visibility. It doesn't matter where they are within Syspro, they can link it as long as they've got their key, which is the invoice number. One of the things with Syspro 6 as well, it wasn't easy to upgrade. Syspro as customization would need to be recompiled, just to mention that again. We've now ensured that it'll be easy to upgrade to newer versions of Syspro with limited or no changes required. And then obviously the big thing was that in Syspro 6, which was then a huge thing, there were 50 orders imported in around 20 minutes. Currently, we're working on an average of 500 orders in around 2 minutes. So that's quite a substantial change, and one that is, I think, is a fantastic achievement. And so just to mention that this is just one of the highlights of moving Moto-Quip over to Syspro 8, and knowing Trish, I'm sure there will be a lot more to come. I'm not sure if there's anything else that you'd like to add on this, Trish, but if that is all, then I'm going to hand over to you so that you can do your closing.
Thank you very much, Mandy, and yes, for sure, there is a lot to come. Just Syspro, I think, as a whole, in my opinion, is actually a very flexible ERP system that I came across in my years of working with multiple programs. Having a small budget to create something better, user-friendly, and compatible with my needs, I think Syspro 8 became my only go-to. We are able to process, like you said, between 600 and 800 orders in minutes. I know, guys, that sounds very like it's a wow factor in my life, because it really is doable. Our reporting and information is literally at the press of a button. We are using the SQL and the ODBC reporting methods to generate our reports, but it's just because it works better for our industry and our business. Just to highlight that we successfully upgraded Syspro 6 straight to Syspro 8 over a course of a single weekend. Despite the restrictions imposed by COVID-19 pandemic, we were up and running on the Monday and had my whole internal team on board, easily adapting to the new import ERP system. And on-site training were provided, ensuring everyone was comfortable with all the new screens they were faced with. My journey would not have been so unexpectedly successful without the drive, the motivation, and the know-how. Our choice of product was due to multiple factors. My choice in partner was due to past experiences and their understanding for my business, our processes, and challenges. We needed personal interaction to assist in the personalization journey and ensuring that our business will not suffer due to downtime. This is only the beginning. Like we said, our road ahead is very exciting, as only phase 1 is completed. Great things are still in the pipeline to make our lives easier and letting our systems do the job it was developed for. We are pursuing e-commerce and looking into better systems to assist our purchasing and inventory. From our team at Moto-Quip, we thank you, Mandy, and your team for really doing so much more than what was required. I'm looking forward to a long and successful journey ahead.
I truly appreciate what you've said, and it means a lot to the Normandy team. I think we had a wonderful upgrade. considering the times that we were going through with the COVID. Something I just have to add as well is that any implementation upgrade can only be successful if there is a champion within the business to motivate and to drive. And I think, all due respect to you, without your tenacity and drive, we could never have done such a quick transformation. So I thank you too. And that's it. And I do hope that Syspro 8 will be you'll grow with Syspro 8, because there is just so much that you can do with it. Thank you.